Good morning. It is Sunday. Time for a weekly update. So let's just start right with the weight. 221 pounds. So we hit a low 2 weeks ago at 215.8 or something like that. And then last week was 218. And here we're up to 221. Now, I stopped weighing every day. Saturday, actually I weighed yesterday, which was my weekly shot day. I take my Mounjaro on Saturday. I actually forgot to take it in the morning. Didn't take it till I got home from work about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That's the first time I've ever forgot to take it in the morning. But yeah, I'm not getting on the scale every morning anymore. Just feel like it was too much stress. And I guess let's just be real. I haven't slept worth crap for a week since the biopsy. And no, I haven't heard anything back yet. I'm going to take that as good news. I think if it was bad news, they'd be on me already. But I do have a doctor's appointment on Tuesday, so it is what it is. I had a tough work week. I don't know why, but this week we had a lot of crawl spaces. 4 different crawl spaces I had to change batteries. So 60-pound batteries, dragging them back and forth anywhere from 30 to, I think that the biggest one was 60 feet from the entrance to the actual subcroc. And so I got a couple walks in during the week, but not a lot. I'm trying to listen to Gemini when it tells me to slow down when my stress levels are a little too high. But I had 3 12-hour days this week. So a lot of movement, a lot of activity, but not a lot of quote-unquote exercise. But it is what it is. So 221 pounds. Gave back all my gains for the month of March. Hopefully it's cortisol. Hopefully it's fluids. But the other thing I got to factor into it is I started taking testosterone about a month ago. This morning I took my 4th shot. They're lower levels of testosterone, but just getting started. I guess all the research says that it does help your muscles to store more fluid. So that makes sense on the fluid side and the weight gain, because there's no way I gained 6 pounds of fat. I mean, it's just impossible. I'm in a calorie deficit every day. Some days 600, 700, 800 calorie deficits based on movement and exercise during the day. And, I've got 99.7 pounds of muscle according to my smart scale, which is considerably higher than most 59 or 60-year-olds that weigh 220 pounds. So my basal metabolic rate is higher. I have a high protein category, so therefore I'm using a lot more calories. So I think Gemini said for me to gain 5 pounds of fat, it would literally have had to consume 35,000 calories extra. So I don't think it's fat. I think it's just water weight, but we'll see. Hopefully I get the answer back on the biopsy and I can officially put that behind me. The weather's sucked lately. Now the rain makes things good for work. Unfortunately, our business is based on the fact that water always wins. And so, but it's also made me nervous at my house. I got a window well that in the past like to fill up, and I've put drainage systems in, and man, my sump pump's been working overtime this week. Here in Shiawassee County, we've had historic rains, major flood levels, and yesterday my sump pump was working nonstop. The amount of water that was pouring into my sump crock was amazing. So that all goes into it. So what's the plan for this week? It's hard for me to do, but today the plan is basically nothing. I've been going nonstop, working 6 days a week for the last 3 weeks in a row, and I'm just gonna take a day of rest. Not gonna get on the treadmill as much as I want to. I mean, I just ate breakfast, had some bacon and eggs, and I like to get on the treadmill for 10 minutes after I eat and just move, but I'm not even doing that today. So we're going to keep it a pretty chill day. On the sleep front, I stayed up and watched the Michigan game last night. Go Blue. Let's get another national championship Monday night, but didn't watch the whole game. I went to bed at about 10:30, but we were up by 27. What do I got to wait up for? So, and I actually slept till 7:30 this morning, which I never do. So that was good. Over an hour of deep sleep, which again at 60 years old is pretty darn good. I think I had 2.5 hours of REM sleep, so that was good. But we'll see. I'm going to get on the scale tomorrow morning and see what our day of rest does for us. But then I probably won't get back on it until Saturday. Now, as far as my Silver Health Quest, am I going to get to 199 pounds by my birthday on the 16th? No, just not. But it's a health quest. It's not about a number on a scale. I feel like I'm already in the best shape that I've been in the last 35, 40 years. So as far as that goes, it's a success. But we're gonna keep moving forward. Like I said, a lot of it hinges on that doctor's appointment on Tuesday and what's going on there. But we're gonna keep the plan, keep the protein up. Been averaging 171 grams of protein a day. Yesterday I got some really nice ribeyes when I picked up my prescription at Kroger's. I had them on sale, Easter sale. I wanted to buy a big rib roast. They had a big one for $100. It was $8, I think $8.99 a pound. But I didn't. I've got plenty of meat in the freezer. But I did pick up a few ribeyes that I'll have in the next few days. And so yesterday I got over 200 grams of protein. And still kept my calories under 2,500 for the day. But yesterday was the highest calorie day I've had in a long time. But I still was in a calorie deficit. So, I'm not eating too much. I'm still eating well. Good foods. Not a lot of carbs. 50, 60 carbs a day, if that. Most of that is, salads and fruits. Some veggies. I had a wrap yesterday. But other than that. So, yeah, that's about it. Just a quick update. Nothing fancy. We're not gonna edit the video. We're just gonna post it up on the YouTubes, and one of these days we'll have a little chat about YouTube and the I don't know what to call it, vagaries, just doesn't make sense. You never want to compare yourself to anybody else, but there's some creators that I watch that I basically watch them because they're GLP-1 channels. So I like to see what other people are doing on a GLP-1. But you get a lot more views and a lot more followers than I do. So here comes Miss Abby saying hi. She has not been happy the last couple of days with the storms. She does not like the storms. So anyways, I'm going to wrap it up now. So again, today's April 5th. And 221 pounds. 221 pounds. Now, let's be honest. A year ago, would I have bitched about 221 pounds? No. So it's all good. But again, if you like this content, if you want to follow my journey, if you want to stick around with me, subscribe. If you like a real 59, 60-year-old dude just telling you what he's trying to accomplish health-wise, share it with your friends and buddies. If you've got a journey, I like watching lots of different things. I don't really watch television or movies, or I watch sports, but for the most part, even driving down the road, I'm listening to YouTube videos just to get information, viewpoints, see what people are doing. So, all right, I'll see you later. I'll check in next weekend. I'm still trying to make a video during the week of my actual inspections, but it's tough when I'm in a crawl space to set up a camera and remember to record something. So, all right. See you later.